Yo, what's good people, it's Vega with my new album, The Young Creator, dropping on the 28th, which is this Friday coming. I thought I'd give you a little breakdown of my story so far, break down all my releases from my catalogue that's available on streaming, Spotify, Apple and all that. So, let's get into it. So my very first release, which is pretty much 2 years to the day almost, before Young Creator album, was Sky High Mind. So initially Sky High Mind was meant to be like a 10 to 15 song project. I had a lot of songs written to like YouTube beats and things like that. At the time I couldn't afford to pay for the leases and stuff, so I made my own tracks on my own beats, and it turned out to just be a 5-song EP, which included the intro, which is like the intro to me and what I'm planning on doing. You need to go listen back to that before you listen to The Young Creator, 100%. Headspace, Flip It, Chasing the Sun, and It Was Written. So this is all just about me coming to terms with the fact that I'm about to head on straight into this music thing, and the challenges that I'm gonna face and the achievements that I'm gonna chase. So that's what that was all about. Second release, This Is Real. This Is Real was all about, I had this file on my computer which I put all my music stuff in, my beats, my like project files, all that stuff, put it all into there, and I called it This Is Real. So every single day I saw this is real, this is real, this is real. So I thought, gotta make a track about it, right? It's just 3 minutes of straight bars. Yes, it was like one of, at the time I was like, oh, this is it, this is it. Looking back now, it's not quite it, but for the time it was pretty good. Flock was after that. That was kind of just like a throwaway track. It's decent, but nothing to really, I'm not gonna send you and say, go listen to Flock. You know, it's just there. Then another EP, which was 21, 5 songs again. This was all about, when I turned 21, it was just all about my life at 21. I was going to call it Life at 21. I just call it 21 in the end. And it's 5 songs. Made Me, Proud, Raise the Glass, Other Side, and Jet Streams. Made Me is all about my family and my people closest to me that are supporting me and made me who I am. That's why it's called Made Me. Proud is all about my friends and the people around me, just like working hard and chasing the dreams and being proud of what we've turned into from being young kids, you know. Raise the Glass was about someone who was really dear to me who passed away. It was like, it wasn't my family, but it felt like my family, because for me family runs deeper than just blood. So I felt like as soon as I started making music I wanted to make a tribute to him. Other Side is about my girlfriend who lived at the other side of the globe. It was kind of just like a message saying we can get through it. And then Jet Streams was all about like me and just generally being 21 and being at that age. A quotable lyric from Jet Streams is, I say in the first verse, the truth of the machine is so fluorescent, life as adolescence is about living in the present. Could be heaven on earth if you count up every blessing, blessings in disguise rise to mind if you let them. Bars. After that, it was Vida Nova. So in 21 I paid homage to like all my friends and family and people who were really close to me like that on a day-to-day basis. And then Vida Nova was all about paying homage to my roots in Portugal and my dad's side of the family who I don't see as much, so I thought I'd give them a one-off, standout, like Portuguese energy, you know. So that was that. After that we had Feels, which was the first track that I didn't produce myself. It was produced by WSM, Wayne Sykes. This one goes off at the shows every time. I think I might remaster it and re-record it, because it just like, the song is good but it doesn't sound good enough because it was at this point in my time. If I recreated it now, it would slap, I promise you. The one that went crazy for the first time I got any kind of success, was KD. It's my first music video. I got like 1,500 views on that. KD always goes off at shows. People chant KD, KD. I don't know why. But yeah, it banged at the time. It was pretty good. It's lost its way a little bit now. Now I've progressed a bit, but it's still a good memory. After that, talking of shows, I dropped the 5-song EP Conception. I literally made this just so I could have a few songs for a set list because all my other songs were kind of slow. So I decided to make Conception, which was pretty much Alright, Told 'Em, Section, Blagged and Lifted. Only the first 3 got onto the show, and Section actually got a video as well. I think that was the first like proper video that I did that wasn't just a one-shot. So yeah, it was just, I don't have an attachment to that project really. I kind of just made it really quick and got it out as quick as possible. Then Rebirth. This was like when I first thought, I'm ready, I'm doing it, I'm there, I'm the best. Not the best, but I thought I was good. This is 5 songs again. Watch Me Do It, Make It, Balance, If I, and Never Lacking, part 2. Because Never Lacking part 1 was on an old project that is now, you can't find it anywhere. It's on my laptop and that's it. Never Liking Part 2 was the first time I listened to a track and I was like, yeah, I'm liking my voice, I'm liking the flow, I'm liking the whole thing put together. I was like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, and the rest of them, they were pretty good. Wasn't over the moon by it, but it is what it is. I recorded all of these songs in a bedroom in America, which is just crazy, on a little mic. And then after that, it was 48 Part 1 and 48 Part 2. That was initially a 10-song project, but on streaming platforms, anything over 6 songs, so 7 plus, gets classed as an album. So I didn't want 48 to stand alone in the album section, everything else being the single and EP section, because I just didn't feel like it deserved that much spotlight. It's just like kind of a playlist of songs. It's called 48 because I made it in Arizona and I was inspired by when I was out in Arizona. So 48 is the 48th state. Arizona's the 48th state. 48. You get me? After that, another 5-song EP, Within the Void. This was the first time that I got this mic and I was recording on here, apart from the Do Not Disturb remix, which is available on YouTube. So Within the Void was the first time I used this mic. Start to find notes and tones in my voice I'd never heard before through the mic, because it's just so much better. So that was 9 to 5, No Ego, Back and Forth, Beyond, and On My Way. That's when I started to be like, okay, I'm getting the hang of this a little bit. Songwriting, song structure, I put a few melodies in there, here and there. And it was just a slow progression, you know. After that, Missed Calls. That was my first radio play. I didn't think it was my best song, and I still don't think it's one of my best songs, but apparently a lot of people like it. It's got a lot of streams on Spotify, and it got a lot of love on the radio as well. And then after I released Missed Calls, it got put into a 3-song EP called Reflection. That had Crash and Burn, which is just like, it's like 2 sides, like the first introduction to Gemini. It's like, the first bit is like talking about my family and all this stuff, and then the second bit kind of gets a bit darker. So it's Crash and Burn, Going Crazy, and Missed Calls. And then the adverse side to that, or the opposite side, not adverse, is Liberation, so Reflection, Liberation. That's another 3-song EP, I'll Be Fine, Tee Up, and Live It. This is when I started to get into good vibes. I was like bouncing. When I was listening back, I was like, ooh, I'm getting there. Some nice flows and melodies and stuff, some wordplay. And then after that was my biggest track probably yet, in terms of like reaction and feedback, My Type. I love performing it at the shows. That got played on the radio as well. I actually wrote and recorded that song in 45 minutes, which is just insane. After My Type, we got On The Go. On The Go is just about traveling back and forth and not seeing my family much and kind of dealing with those struggles. Then Big Things. I asked somebody, I'm out of inspiration, what should I write a song about? And they said, just write a song about the little things in life. So I made a song that goes, gotta love the little things and the big things. And I shot that video myself on this little camera that I'm shooting this with. After that was KD2. Just, I thought, why not pay homage to KD. Hustle Season was the second track, not produced by me. That was again WSM. Then Manifest My Fate, which was a good vibe. I was helping somebody out with some yard work in Arizona when I was out there. And I'd do something, then type 4 bars, do something, type 4 bars. Then I got back to the bedroom, had this mic and I just recorded it. And it came out pretty good, honestly. After that was Waste Time, which I think is majorly slept on. I think it's a good vibe. It's a good summer track. It's got my first feature on there as well. I've got some female vocals in there. After Waste Time, another one that slept on is Up Now, because I'm up now. And I thought when I dropped that it was going to go crazy. It did nothing. Hardly any views, hardly any listens, hardly any streams. It was when... So after that I was like, I'm stuck, I'm not going anywhere. So I dropped Out of Service. I needed a little break. All the social media and stuff was driving me crazy. I needed to just step away for a little bit. So that's just 3 minutes of bars of me saying I'm stressed out, man, give me a break, I'm trying so hard and nothing's happening. And then we get into kind of like, my journey got a little dark after that for a little bit. So we went into Remember Me, which is kind of like, if I fall, will they remember me? Sort of thing. It's like, if I give up and I fail, will they even care? If I disappear, will they even remember? Two Worlds, again about my two lives that I was living between England and America. Time After Time is all about my family and how what I'd like to do for them. I go through every single person in my family that lives near me that I want to help. My dad, my mum, my sister, my brother and nephew, and my grandparents. And I say to each one, I address them singularly and say, I want to do this for you, I want to do this for you, I want to do this for you. Escape, again, it's just wanting to escape from the pain of making music. I was in a really dark time at this point. Pipe Dream, again, me saying, Am I gonna make it? Do they believe it? Will they say it's just a pipe dream, but I've got a fire inside me? Every season, again, I've been plotting every season just to emphasize the fact that I've been constantly working on it and I just don't stop. Yeah, and it's just like from January to January, I'm just working every single day. No matter what, I'm always either writing, making a beat, just always focused 100% on my music. After that, it was Arrival, which is kind of a cool vibe, and it's cool because it's called Arrival and it sounds kind of spacey, like almost like aliens are coming in or something. It's just bars for 3 minutes, and it's just, yeah, some cool flows in there. Is It Me? Again, another homage to the Gemini thing. The first side is like, is it me? I'm asking, like, is it me? Am I gonna make it? Can I do it? And then the second side is like, it's me. Yeah, I'm coming. And I'm like spitting bars of this, like, it's like this crazy switch up where the 808s come slapping and all this stuff. It's crazy. DNA, it's me just saying pretty much you can do whatever you want to do, because we've all got it built in our DNA to do whatever we want to do if we try. You know, it's literally as easy as, well, not as easy as, but it's as simple as just starting. And then it'll take a while. You're gonna be crap at first. You're gonna be really trash, but you just gotta keep going, keep practicing, and you'll get there eventually. Another homage to the Gemini. I did 40 days and 40 nights. 40 nights came first, and it's super depressing. I was in probably the worst position I've ever been in my life. I was really down. I was lonely, isolated. My relationships were breaking down. Like, my music wasn't working. I was unhealthy. I wasn't eating. I wasn't exercising. I wasn't going outside. So that's what 40 nights is. It's just like a cry for help almost. And then 40 days is me saying, the first bar is, I see the tour coming soon, I need the paper. Because it's just like the adverse side to that, the flip side. It's like, I'm getting it, I'm going for it. What everybody says, I'm gonna do it. Take Me Away is me saying, I wanna get out of here and do my own thing and disappear. I don't wanna be around this energy that I'm in at home anymore. I don't want this small town mentality. I'm trying to get into the world and go on tour and meet people and go on holidays and make money. But yeah, but then I dropped Hometown, which is basically me saying I'm gonna put on for my hometown. So even though I'm leaving, I'm putting on for you guys. I'm putting on for West Yorkshire, for Huddersfield, for Leeds, for just my area. After that, seeing as though I'm going away and exploring, I dropped Pioneer, which is just 2 minutes, like 30 of just bars on like a hard beat, like real bars. Like I'm going in. It's crazy. Speaking of crazy, after that I dropped Riding Crazy, another single. It's just a good vibe. It just kind of makes you want to go, ooh, I'll be riding crazy. Hey. So yeah, it's just a good vibe. Not really about anything. It's just two verses that I found that fit on the beat, and I put it all together. Then Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith was kind of me saying, I've done all this work now. I've put out, I don't know, like 70 songs, and now I'm ready to take the leap of faith. And now I'm jumping into the deep end, and I'm about to go. I'm about to hit start. So after that, I dropped Lifetime, which was the third track, I think, that wasn't produced by me, I think. It was produced by Lo-Fi Lenny. Absolutely killed the beat, fire. Without that beat, that song's not what it is. That's now my highest streamed song on Spotify, so thank you, Lo-Fi Lenny, I appreciate you. And then after that, I dropped on my birthday, just gone, in May, I dropped the 9-song EP, No More Games. This is basically me saying, I'm taking the leap of faith, I've been waiting for a lifetime, so now I'm not playing games anymore. And it's just like, me just going in, like it's on like trap beats, just like hard, like heavy 808s, heavy basses, like slapping snares, and I'm just like spitting bars, you know what I mean? It's kind of dark and grungy, but still like has like a nice energetic vibe to it. After that, I dropped New People, which was kind of like, when I first produced that, it felt like a Drake track. It kind of has this like hypnotic sample in it that just kind of takes you to a different place. So I really enjoyed making that. I'm a big fan of that track. After that, so I was working on the album at this point, and I had like, I don't know, 15 tracks that I was working on for the album, and 3 of them didn't quite fit the cohesion of the album. So instead, I put them on the prelude, which was like the taster, I guess, of the album. It's A1, I Got, and Live How We Like. Just good vibes, me having fun, just kind of braggadocio a little bit. And yeah, it's just some cool vibes. I just thought, there's no point in disappearing into the abyss, you may as well have them. After that, another song that was almost on the album but just didn't fit the aesthetic was Make It Work. Straight club banger. You see the girls dancing and twerking to it when it pops off. But yeah, it's just a good vibe, just good fun. Get on your pre-drinks and all that stuff, and people will dance to it, people will be bobbing, for sure. And here we are, at the Young Creator album. Sorry for rambling so much, but when you've got so much content to put into such a short space of time, I've got to talk fast. So, My Wave. This was the first single from the Young Creator album. Dropped it like 2 weeks ago. It's basically me saying, I don't care what you're doing, I'm going to do it my way. You know what I mean? I just says, don't believe what the people say, I'm just vibing by myself, riding on my wave, you know? So if they tell me I'm trash, I don't listen. Or I listen and think, why do they think that? Work on some shit and get better. But it's never going to stop me. I'm never going to like give up because people say stuff like that, you know? Never. Like, I'll give up. If I ever gave up, it'd be because like, I'm sick of it and I'm done and I can't be bothered anymore. Never gonna happen. But yeah, then after My Wave, dropped Lifestyle. Lifestyle is me pretty much speaking in the future, in like a year's time when I'm on tour and I'm making money and I'm doing shows and I'm kind of saying like, living every day, I'm alive now. Like I'm here, I'm doing it, I'm winning, I'm the. Obviously I'm not in that position yet, but I'm speaking with some foresight because I'm like, I'm gonna get there eventually, so why not mess around and make a little track like it now with that energy? And then finally, we're here at the moment that I've been planning for and waiting for and building for the past 3 years. Since the moment I started making music, since the moment I had the idea of Vega the Young Creator, because it has just such a good ring to it. From that moment, I knew that the Young Creator would be coming out in 2020. Literally from the end of 2017, I knew in 2020 the Young Creator would be dropping. I manifested it, worked at it to make it a reality. So I hope you guys listen. I hope you take the time to listen in the order that it's in, from top to bottom, from the start line to the right time, because it's a story, it's a vibe, it's an energy, and I promise you that you're gonna love it. There's a song for every occasion. So all I'll say is, you've seen how much work I've put in. If I can just keep you for 30 minutes when the album drops, it'll mean the world to me. So I don't know what else to say except thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for streaming my old songs. Thank you for getting ready to stream The Young Creator. Peace and love to everybody. This is just a reminder that anything is possible with patience, persistence and hard work. Just keep pushing and you can become your best. Peace out for now. My name is Vega, innovator, young creator. You see me now and you'll see me later. Peace.